Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and huge anime fan. And because I'm a huge anime fan, I am happy to show a different kind of unboxing that we are doing today. Thanks to the fine folks at Bandai Namco. They did send me this. They actually sent me a box of their Anime Heroes toy line for me to unbox. Now, this is where I'm going to need some of your help, folks, because I'm going to unbox this one. I'm going to keep mine to the bargain, but some of these that I got are so nice, and I don't know if I necessarily want to take them out of the box. I am a collector at heart. So I do need to ask you guys a question. Would you be okay with me just examining the toys inside the box, or would you prefer I take them out? Hey, if you say I need to take them out, I will take them out. Again, these were provided. I am perfectly happy with doing that, although I'm going to be a little bit more careful as I unbox it. And obviously, the first one I had to do was Chainsaw Man. Now, they sent me toys from franchises that you've heard of more. Chainsaw Man is relatively new, but this is just one of the most insane animes to come out in a long time. Now, I remember reading the manga first and thinking, like, holy cow, who came up with this idea? It was just so wild and bonkers, and I couldn't wait to see if they would turn it into an anime, and they did. And not only was the anime as strange and glorious as the manga was, but the fact that they have a toy, I am holding a toy here of it, shows that it actually hit some form of mainstream popularity. So I think this was primarily made for the Japanese market, but it has English on it. Although, no, Crunchyroll's logo is on there. I guess they're keeping the Japanese text on there for authenticity. So obviously Crunchyroll has something to do with this. This is what they show a picture of what the toy looks like. This is just an insane series. So I'm going to open this as carefully as I can because, you know, the box is nice, everything. The thing is, as much as I like toys, I don't buy them the same way as movies. When I buy a toy, I typically do leave it in the box. But again, Crunchyroll and Bandai Namco, or at least Bandai Namco, I don't know if Crunchyroll knows that I'm doing this, they did send me these toys to show you audience members. So let's see what it looks like when you take it out. And so doing this carefully, got a little background there, and okay, let's take this and let's see, how do I get this guy out? Oh wow, so okay, this is much more flexible than I had anticipated. I was actually half expecting it to be stiff and everything, but no, this thing actually moves around quite nice. Like, ooh, like, so the saws are kind of rubbery. That makes sense. You don't want to literally poke someone's eyes out, but otherwise, like, you can pose this however you want. You want him to, well, we won't do that. That might look a little suggestive, but we could do, well, let me move this down just a little bit so that you can see better. Do we want to do like a, or yeah? We can pose it that way. Can we get him to stand? I'd like to, it's getting a little hard to stand. Oh, you can even turn the torso. How nice. So yeah, you can, oh, that looks a little suggestive too. That's not supposed to be the bird. So the heel doesn't quite go. What about this way? Can I? No. So, all right, so he's probably got to be standing a certain way. So not gonna lie, it's not easy to stand him up. Let's see here, but I'm sure there is a way to do it. So even the shirt is a bit of rubber, and it kind of goes above his torso. That's pretty neat. You are ruining your first toy unboxing. I know I'm ruining my first toy unboxing, but we have a dozen more, so we have a dozen more chances for this to be better. Can I So yeah, something tells me whatever pose you put him in, you're gonna, oh, there we go. Okay, he can be stood up. And hey, that's not a bad pose, is it? I mean, you know, it's kind of nice. So, okay, there's a way to make him stand, but it takes a lot of finagling and, well, chances are you're going to want to put something behind him if you want to get a certain pose out of the way. Like, let's see here. Is this the, so this is the way that they recommend you pose him. And yeah, that's pretty similar. So maybe that's why they have that pose there, because even though you can flex with him a little bit, if you're going to pose him, that's how you're going to do it. Although I will say, like, boy, action figures have gotten so much better. Like, I remember when I was a kid how, like, the arms and the legs would go, they'd almost be standing still, and then the arms and the legs would go up and down. Now you have them, and it's like you can do so much more with them. You could, you know, you can, like, you know, go to them like, roar. You can do all of that, like, amazing. Now there's, yeah, they don't have anything you can put in the hands, but like, yeah, it's so much more flexible than when I was a kid playing with toys. This is nice. This is nice. I don't know if I would get this one for a kid, but you know, on the other hand, when I was a kid, you know, me and friends, we had toys for things like Alien and Rambo and the Tim Burton Batman movie, things that were not technically kid friendly, at least not for 6 and 7-year-olds. But we got the toys anyway, so who knows? Maybe some lucky kid will get this toy for Christmas, and then they'll check out of the anime on Crunchyroll or something and be totally scarred by what it is they see. So anyway, are you gonna subscribe? You gotta subscribe or Chainsaw Man will get you. This is probably my most corniest video ever, but I've got tons more toys to unbox and show you. So again, I do want your advice. Do you want me to actually take out the toy and play with it, or is this embarrassing enough you just want to see it in the box and everything? But I have to say, this is like really, really nice. Like if I were a 10-year-old, I could see myself having hours of fun with this thing. So, but I would like to know, so comment below, and I'll see you, well, maybe playing toys while streaming Chainsaw Man on Crunchyroll. Take care, everyone.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Just a few more things. First of all, the names that you see on the screen, these are our Patreon and YouTube member supporters, and I thank each and every one of them. Their support helps me make exclusive videos for Patreon and YouTube members, as well as keep the channel running, and of course is just of huge kindness to me. Also, don't forget to check out the iCritic-led podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, whatever podcasting service you listen to, it is there. We definitely want to see you there. And hey, there's also other videos that you can check out. So, you know, check out these other channels, these other videos, especially that one. I think that's a really good one.